Hi there, I'm Ben, an RV technician here at Licit RV. Today I'm going to show you how to winterize a Newmar Freedom Air 2515. It's actually really easy to do. A couple things we need to get started is we need a couple gallons of RV antifreeze. Make sure we're using RV antifreeze that's rated for the RV. The other thing I like to have is just some paper towels with us to clean up, RV antifreeze in the sink, stuff like that after we're done. The other thing you'll need is your filter wrench that actually came with the coach, and that's for our filter that goes into the freshwater tank. Okay, so we will start outside here by getting our RV antifreeze hooked up. So what we're gonna do is there is a winterizing line right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that and put it in the RV antifreeze. And then, other thing we want to do out here is on this filter here is we do want to dump that before we get started. So I'm actually going to take that filter wrench, pull this little blue tab up like that out of the way, and then we're going to take that off just like that. All right, and then we'll just dump that out and we'll actually put this back on. So now that we put that back on, just like that. All the way around. And actually when we're done, we're gonna dump this one more time. So we'll just go there. Okay, so now that we got our RV antifreeze hooked up, that filter dumped, now we're actually gonna go inside and we have a couple valves that we need to switch over and then we can start winterizing the coach. Okay, now that we're inside, I had to put the Murphy bed down because there is two valves back here by the freshwater tank. One of them actually is gonna turn on our winterizing hose. The other one shuts off the freshwater tank so we're not drawing any water that was left in the tank, anything out into the lines. So right down here by the pump, you'll see two black valves. So this one, the front here, is gonna turn our winterizing hose on. So we'll turn that sideways like that, and this one back here actually shuts the freshwater tank off. All right, so now after we got those two valves in position, now we're gonna go over and turn the water pump on and start flushing RV antifreeze through the system. Now that we've turned the valves behind the bed there, we're gonna come over here to the main monitor panel, or you can do this in the bathroom or the other monitor panels, but we're gonna turn the water pump on right here, which right there, now it's on, blue line underneath. That's gonna start drawing that RV antifreeze into the coach. So now that you have that on, the RV antifreeze hooked up outside, we're gonna come to the kitchen faucet first, go each way. So I'm gonna go cold and hot until I get that nice steady stream of pink coming out. Once you have that nice steady stream of pink coming out, then you know you've winterized all the way through. The hot water heater, or the hot side, will actually take a little while because we are flushing all that water out of the hot water heater. So you might have to run that for a minute, minute and a half of solid flow of water until a nice pink comes out. Okay, now we'll go back to the bathroom. And then we'll hit the bathroom sink. And again, nice pink coming out. And nice pink coming out on both sides there. Then we're also gonna hit the toilet really quick. Step on the foot pedal just until you get nice pink coming out of there. And then we know we've winterized through the whole thing. And lastly, in here, we're gonna hit the shower, which I always use the handheld. So I always turn this to the handheld just so I can control the pink instead of running it down the wall the whole way. So I'm gonna go cold first, turn it on, nice steady pink. Go over to hot, nice steady pink coming out. Close that, and then we'll let that drip. Usually I let that just hang down just so that can bleed all the way out of there. Now what I'm gonna do just really quickly is I will turn it up to the shower head really quick and just run a little bit through there just so I've winterized all the way through there. And then nice and pink coming out. And then also this valve down below, which is a recirculating valve, which is this one. We're just gonna hit that really quick. just like that, and turn it back off. That helps winterize that recirculation line. Just like that. Okay, and now that we've hit everything inside, all the faucets, the shower, the toilet, everything inside, now we're gonna go back outside and do a couple things out there and finish up. Okay, now that we're back outside by the water compartment here, a couple things we're gonna do out here is the outside shower. We're gonna hit this really quick. And again, we're gonna go hot. Go there until we just get that nice steady stream of pink coming out. Shut hot off. Then we'll go cold. Nice steady stream of pink coming out from the cold side. Shut cold off. And then I actually just leave that on the ground until I'm done, just so it can drain out. The other thing I want to do really quickly is I'll hit these low point drains just really quickly, and that just make sure I winterize everything coming down to those. And that's the hot and cold side. And then what we can do is, if you have any residual water that came back in here, we'll just take that back off, dump that out, and then we can put that filter back on and then latch that back in place. The other thing we want to do too is just for winterizing, we'll want to make sure our gray and black tank are dumped and empty. We don't want those full. Other than that, that's about all the steps to winterizing. Besides, when you're done, you're going to want to go back inside, and behind the Murphy bed, you'll take those valves and you'll turn them back to normal operation. Once you've done that, then when you come back to reuse or de-winterize your coach, then you're ready to go. You don't have to go back there and change those valves. The other thing for winterizing too is if your freshwater tank is full, you'll want to pump that out first. There actually isn't a drain, so you'll have to use your water pump. Turn your water pump on, open these low points until all your water's out of your freshwater tank. That's the first thing actually you'll want to do, is get all that water out of there first. But make sure you do that first, and then you can start that whole winterizing process. Then once you've done those steps, you're pretty much winterized.